Hey guys, Matt here, coming at you with my newest LEGO creation. This is a public bus. This is the largest vehicle I have built to date with almost 500 parts. If you're interested in building it for yourself, you can find a PDF of the instructions in the description below the video. Now I've tried to incorporate as many details into this model without it getting too delicate or a little bit too unplayable. So if we take a look at the front, you can see a whole bunch of little features I've added, including these specially placed mirrors so that the driver can see around the wide front end of the bus. These folding doors that don't actually fold, this sort of detail on top for compressor units and air conditioning and ventilation. I also included emergency exits so that they don't function in these 3x3 squares. Now the bus itself is a little bit unusual in that it's 7 wide versus 6 wide, which a lot of my vehicles are. And this has allowed me to sort of play around with the angles of the front end as well as having this sort of two-piece front windscreen. In addition to these little headlights, I've included a little bike rack that can fold down on the front so passengers can load their bikes in and then ride the bus afterwards. And a little bit of a display screen at the top here as well as one on the side. Now if we go around to the other side of the bus, it's pretty much the same thing minus the door. I have a different placed mirror just because this is closer to the actual driver. Now, the roof doesn't come off. It's built into the actual design. However, if you're able to get it off or while you're building it, you can seat minifigures in here. In fact, they all sit perfectly inside, and I made sure to measure that when I was designing it in LDD. I've also gone with an interesting color scheme here where it's gray, blue, and yellow. I intended orange initially, but they didn't have the orange parts. So this is kind of a hybrid of the LA buses and the Boston buses in terms of color and pattern. Then if we take a look at the back, I've included this little ventilation system back here, as well as a place for a license plate to hang, turn signals, brake lights, and another little sign just so that people behind it can identify the type of bus that this is. There's also another emergency exit at the back here. I'm really pleased with how this particular model turned out, especially considering it's the biggest thing I've ever made, and I'm hoping to build bigger models in the future. If you have any comments or criticism, let me know in the comments section below. Remember to leave a like, favorite the video, and subscribe to see more content in the future. Thanks guys.